Good morning, children. In the previous classes, you have studied what is the meaning of dimensional formula, and you have written dimensional formula for 11 physical quantities. Today, we will write some more dimensional formula. Another one we can see on the board. It's a new term for you. That is called Planck's constant. Planck, that is the name of the scientist. Constant, just like universal gravitational constant. It is also a constant. And the symbol for Planck's constant is H. Now, what is the meaning of Planck's constant? If you know the definition or what is the meaning, easily you can write the dimension formula. Because universal gravity constant means you have to write what is the meaning of gravitational constant. Similarly, what is the meaning of this Planck's constant? Energy of a photon is equal to h into frequency. Nu stands for frequency. H stands for Planck's constant. E stands for energy. Whose energy? Energy of a photon. It is not proton. It is photon. What is the meaning of photon? It is energy packets. Quantum of energy. Small packets of energy. For example, from sun, energy packets are coming out. From atoms also, energy may come out in the form of photons, electromagnetic radiation, etc. Then energy of the photon is equal to h nu. Here we need h. So what is the formula for Planck's constant from this? Energy divided by frequency. Nu stands for frequency. This is frequency. And what is frequency? You know what is the relation between frequency and time period? What is the relation? Frequency is equal to 1 upon time period. This you studied in lower class. So dimensional formula frequency is 1 by t. Reciprocal of time. That is called frequency. And energy means work done. Energy and work done is same. So energy is equal to work, and work done is equal to force into displacement. Is it right? Force is mass into acceleration. That's called force. Multiplied with the displacement. That is called energy. Upon. Frequency means 1 upon t. This t is going to the numerator. So it will become t1. So what is your final answer? ml square. Can you complete? T. What is the power of t? Is it minus 3 or minus 1? Minus 1. Because minus 2 plus 1. So ml square t minus 1. This is the dimensional formula for Planck's constant. Now you see 11 and 12. What similarity you can find in both the cases? One is, what is similarity? Both are constants. Second similarity, both have dimension. Zero dimension is not there. Both the constants have dimension. So you frame a question for 11 and 12. Give an example of physical quantities which are constant with dimension. Dimensional constants. Which are the examples? Universal gravitational constant and Planck's constant. Dimensionless variable. Which are the examples? Relative density and refractive index. That is your 10 and 11. Okay. Now another important new term you can see on the board, that is called surface tension. In order to write the dimensional formula for surface tension, you need not study what is the meaning of surface tension. The meaning of surface tension you will study in your fluid mechanics, because that is a new term for you. As for a summary, I can tell a simple meaning. The free surface of a liquid always tries to minimize its surface area. That property of the liquid is called surface tension. Now, how to measure surface tension? It is force divided by length. Force per unit length of an imaginary line drawn tangential to the liquid surface. That is the exact definition of measurement of surface tension. Anyhow, for the time being, you study only this much. Surface tension is equal to force upon length. Force, you know, mass into acceleration. See? Divided by length. Now see, length cancel. So you got the dimensional formula. What is the dimensional formula? Mass power 1, length power 0, time power minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for surface tension. And you can see one more new term here, that is velocity gradient. Velocity gradient or any gradient, what is the meaning? You will study about potential gradient also in your electrostatics or electricity. So velocity gradient means change in velocity upon distance. Meaning, with respect to distance, how velocity is changing. That is called velocity gradient. Now, it is very simple thing to write the dimensional formula again. Change in velocity is a velocity. Change in velocity is a velocity. Velocity dimensional formula LT minus 1 divided by distance. So what is your answer? T minus 1. There is no mass, there is no length. Change in velocity upon distance. Change in velocity means velocity itself, and distance is LL cancel, T minus 1. Why I told this one? You can write one more important dimensional formula based on this velocity gradient. That is called coefficient of surface tension. Sorry, coefficient of viscosity. The symbol used is eta. You can, this one I can give you as a homework. You can write this based on this formula. F is equal to eta area velocity gradient. From this you can write what is eta. So your eta will be force into distance. See, force into distance divided by area into delta V. Now you write dimensional formula for force, distance, area means L square. Change in velocity is velocity LT minus 1. You will get the dimensional formula for coefficient of viscosity. Thank you.